Overwhelmed.
Your favorite mother-daughter duo is here with a show where nothing is off limits. Nothing is off limits. Mental health, pop culture, and the struggles of life. There's nothing they won't talk about. You'll laugh, cry, relate. You may even hate. They've got a lot to say, so listen up. Now, here are your hosts, Alexa and Carissa.
What is Gucci, everybody? Welcome back to the Overwhelmed podcast. I'm Alexa.
And I'm Carissa, of course. How we doing today?
I think the way we're doing was we're back at it again, overwhelmed and underprepared.
Ah, yes, the story of our lives.
But that's okay, because we're going with it, and I'm excited because I have something really weird to talk to you about.
Okay, I want to hear it.
And
I'm dying to hear this. I'm dying to hear what you have to tell me. It's been killing me. Let's go.
I know. I just found out about this over the weekend.
Okay.
So, Hana, she's a dancer in Hollywood. We had her on the last episode.
Yes. Hello, Hana.
Hana tells me, I think on Friday, and then we talked about it again this weekend for her birthday, that there is some religious cult going on in Hollywood right now for dancers. So, no, this is actually real.
Okay.
These two guys, and I don't know all the facts, I don't know all the details. I just started looking into this, and I want to do a deep dive because the shit is weird, and everybody needs to watch out. Because
Put your flippers on. Let's dive in.
no, I'm about to
A
dive.
deep dive.
But these two dancers, this is what
Didn't realize she was going aquatic.
I'm going for it.
Go.
I didn't realize, I don't know all the names and details or really any of the facts.
Obviously, you know nothing about what you're talking about.
No, but I'm about to tell you.
Tell me the rest.
So
yes.
apparently two guys, I think they might be brothers.
Uh-huh.
They started a church, okay? Random church, but then you go in and
Random
pretty much
church means no taxes. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it also means they say it's kind of like Scientology, it sounds like to me, where they're telling these people, hey, you're going to be famous, you're going to be rich, you're going to have everything you've ever dreamed of, but you have to change your entire lifestyle, okay? So these people are actually joining it, and they go on live streams that read Bible verses, but apparently the people who are in it, this one girl, her name's Miranda something.
Mm-hmm.
Her family is starting to comment and say, my daughter's trapped in a cult in Hollywood.
A cult.
Cult. And they're like, we need help. She needs to get out. And then I think she's married to one of the cult leaders. And it's a whole
that'll
thing.
Get you every time.
But anybody that goes in, they have to cut off everybody in their family and friends.
Yeah, see, that's not fair. Yeah.
But they're putting them all in this content house or whatever and saying they're controlling what they post, what they can post, what they wear. They don't even have control of their own bank accounts.
You have got to be kidding me. We actually now have a live Instagram cult. What?
No, it's real. And it's called 7M Management. And
that's weird. I think I've heard of that. I think I've seen a thing for it.
Mom's like, I signed up last week.
I've been in it for years.
No, but Mom, it's weird because this is beginning stages of literal cult leaders.
That's
these people are brainwashed right now. And people are joining it and cutting off their friends.
And family.
Yeah. And
and they can't. Yeah, no. I know it's, remember that thing? We watched a thing on that about the one that got branded.
Oh, yeah, that was the weird.
Oh, that Nexium or Exium. That was a weird deal. This kind of sounds similar to that, too.
By the way,
a cult is a cult is a cult, right?
Okay, it's poetic.
Oh,
is that a rap song?
It's a cult. It's a cult. I don't know.
No, but
1 little, 2 little, 3 little cults.
What's crazy to me is from the outside looking in, you're looking at these people are you dumb? But inside the cult,
I get the inner workings of a cult. I see how they get you. You know what I mean? Because it's okay, now you belong. Now they've got this trust thing with you. Yeah. I see the brainwashing. I do see it.
Especially if you're
thank God I never met any of these people because I'd probably be in the cult right now.
No, honestly,
seriously, I'd be such an easy grab.
If you lived in LA during your 20s,
I would have been in a cult.
Mom, you might have been a cult leader.
But here's the thing with me.
No, you would get too overwhelmed.
I would have found a way out. I couldn't have lasted long.
Well, the thing is, it's I really think when they're in it, they are really believing this. And it's
they do because they're hearing it over and over every day. But the weird thing to me is how they the weird thing to me is how they you totally
voice switch. The weird thing to me is
the weirdest thing to me is how every time you see all these cult people, they look so happy. It looks like so much fun.
Literally.
It looks like, hey, can I have a membership? Knowing good and well you can get in easy. All you have to do is give them everything you own.
Well, that's what's crazy is like I think these people really do need some kind of like motivation in life or like a mentor or like they're feeling lost. Obviously, this is attacking people at their probably most vulnerable.
Lowest, yeah.
Yeah. And so then, like you said, you feel like you're a part of something. And then
when they're doing everybody's having fun.
Yeah,
everybody's
but then,
jumping
you know
around.
what the weird thing is to me? Where it makes the switch from like, oh, this is fun and motivating to like they all start worshiping the leader. And it's like, literally anyone could start a cult. I'm not saying you should.
You really can.
But why are you worshiping this man who's like trying to put you in a multi-level marketing scheme?
Yeah.
Like, what's so great about him?
Yeah.
Or like the Lulu, whatever they call it? Lula Rose.
Oh, God.
The lady that led that cult. Why did y'all want to be her friend? Like, I don't understand.
Hilarious. A leggings cult. A
no,
cult
that is like
jogging pants. Jogging pants.
No.
But really.
The Lula Rose cult,
that was
the ugliest fucking leggings I've ever seen.
That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I mean, no, I wouldn't even put that on a kid.
And by the way,
you know what I mean? Like a little kid. It looks like giant toddler clothes for adults.
Yeah. By the way, if y'all don't know what we're talking about, it was a docuseries. I think it was on Netflix or Hulu. This lady started this like legging company. And so she starts recruiting. Why am I stuttering?
I don't know.
Recruiting these women to buy these leggings.
Yeah.
Well, it slowly turned into something like insane.
Then they're having to sell them like live on Facebook. Look at these pants. Okay, we've got this number oh, look how cute these are. Okay,
yeah, they make it seem like it's
left.
like.
And I'm looking at it going, is this a joke? But obviously, these grown women were wearing these pants.
No, but the kicker is they were paying $10,000 a month for these ugly ass leggings inventory.
Yeah. So why don't we just start a cult?
No.
I mean, we can do the leggings thing and all that. We could do one.
I don't want to start a cult.
I don't either. I'm kidding. But I mean, if we wanted to, we could.
I know, but I've been in cult-like situations.
I just wouldn't want to be the leader of a cult. I mean, everybody, can you imagine?
Can we talk about the fact that I literally tried to join Herbalife when I first moved to California?
That was a cult, yeah.
The inner workings was cult-like.
It is.
And I didn't have any friends because I didn't know anybody in California. So this girl was nice to me, you know,
cult.
getting you at your most vulnerable.
Yeah, you would have been in it.
And she's like, oh, we do these workout classes each week. Like, you should come. It's going to be fun. You meet people. Then we would go get smoothies after. But then it slowly becomes like
the tattoo.
Everything is about Herbalife. You must live according to plan. And I'm like, shit, I just wanted to hang out and maybe make a little money. But it's like
You must be branded with the Herbalife stamp.
And I never did it. Like, anytime I ever thought
I would have not let you get into that.
No, but I did. I ordered all the shit.
Well, I know you ordered all the stuff.
But I'm saying anytime I've been in those situations where you get hooked in, I've never once even tried to sell an item. So it's like, I've never
tried it, but
I've never been deep in, but I've been on the corner and I'm like, I could see how you would dive right in.
Yeah, I could see the aquatic appeal, the diving in.
But it's all
into the other world.
But it's always just a bunch of random ass people at these conventions in the theater, and
they're all having the best time of their life. Though they look like.
But
how do they do that? I mean, they're having a damn blast.
But here's the kicker: they're sitting there yelling at you. We're gonna do this together. Da-da-da. If you sell $500 million worth of products, you can get a car. It's like. Yeah. Honestly, by the time
and a free cruise,
it's always the cruise.
The freaking cruise.
It's always the fucking cruise.
I'm sorry, you can't get on this cruise unless you're with Lulu leggings.
I'm gonna be honest,
and the drink suppliers.
I don't think cruises are that expensive. Like, why don't you just get one if you really want to go that bad?
Really could. You could. Could you imagine the leggings people and then the Herbalife people drinking their drinks and
they need to box each other.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know how everyone's doing all the pay-per-view boxing right now?
Okay, you get one representative from Herbalife and one from the Lulu leggings.
And our new opponent, Seven in Management. Are you a dancer? And are you broke? Come on into our cult.
Get on the cruise. Let's go for a ride.
No, but like, you're not going to catch me. I mean, and they're ridiculous with it. It almost feels like you're begging people to like just give you money.
Yeah, no, it really is. Look. Why don't they just tell the truth? See these ugly ass leggings? I had to buy them. I had to. Now please buy them from me.
Oh yeah, because they got screwed. And the kicker to the leggings too was like, say you didn't sell all your inventory. Too bad.
You have to wear them the rest of your life.
No, you're saying that, but remember, they did.
Yeah.
They said if you're out in public, you have to wear these leggings.
Oh, yeah, they did.
And one girl got mad or got in trouble because she was wearing Gucci pants instead of LuLaRoe.
Yes. Can you imagine being caught dead in Gucci over Lulu loud, ugly leggings?
Yeah, that was a bad one.
That was bad. And then they started getting in their inventory. They were buying like $10,000 worth of inventory, and then they were getting it in, and it was like molded. And remember?
Yeah, quality.
They had like some nasty leggings and they wouldn't return them.
But if you didn't sell them, guess what? Next month, you had to place an order no matter what.
That's called grab bag. Okay,
That's called. I have so many fucking leggings stacked up in my room that I'll never be able to sell.
Yeah, but okay, look. What if you did this? What if you got on there live and said, "Okay, if you buy this one pair of leggings for a couple more dollars, you can get one of these grab bags." And the grab bags was the molded leggings.
Ew.
I'm just saying, got to push the product.
It's like, how hard is it to not send molded leggings? Like,
how hard is it to throw molded leggings? I didn't even know leggings could get molded.
You know what this reminded me of?
No.
Those Facebook statuses where people are like, do you need to make $500,000 in 1 month? Like, let me know. And everybody starts commenting like, oh, what is it? And they're like, I'll private message you. Like, bitch, post the job if it's a job. Like, clearly there's something up with it if it's always, I'll private message you. And then it's like you're
hell
cool.
Are we selling? Yeah, I mean.
Like, I'll private message you. Like, if it's, because jobs get posted online every day.
Well, yeah, and generally you know what you're going for. But I've been to some of those that didn't say what it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it ended up being
a knife selling class.
No, remember? Well, one I talked about the funeral home thing, and then there was the other one that was selling perfume door to door.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, this was a long time.
Nobody
ago.
wants a random person walking up to the door.
Nobody.
I don't care who you are.
Pretty much now, everybody's like, "Get the hell out of here!" If I don't know you.
Yeah,
and even if I do know you, please
make an
call
appointment
first. Yeah, I mean, come on. You don't just show up at somebody's house. I've never done that.
You couldn't even pay me to do that, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, no.
It scares me.
If you want to talk to me or, look, I'll come over, but we're going to plan it. I'm not just going to pop
and then
up
she's gonna
one day.
Cancel.
Yeah, probably.
No, because when I first got to LA, I remember specifically, I went and did some like background work thing, and I was walking out of the building, and this guy approached me, and he was like, oh my gosh, you look like you're going to be a star. Like, do you do music? Like, you look like you do music. And I was like, no. He's like, well, maybe you should try it. Like, here, do you want to come to the seminar tonight?
It was cult.
It was Scientology, remember?
Oh,
and
yeah.
I didn't know what that was. He made it seem fun. But like something.
Oh, you'll have a good time, all right.
Something in my gut was like, don't give him the right number. Like, as I was writing it, I wrote out my entire number, and I changed the last digit. And then I think I came home, we looked it up, and I was like,
yeah,
glad I didn't do that shit.
Thank God.
But there is a little portion inside of me that
wants to join.
No. It's just like I feel like I could resist it. Like going into it.
What are you talking about?
Like if we went into the Scientology building right now and like went in the conventions and stuff, like just to test yourself, like, do you think you would get brainwashed?
I know I'm susceptible to it.
We all are, but it's like knowing what we know, I feel like I could fight it.
They're tricky little bastards.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, they are. They can get to you.
That could be like a social experiment for somebody to try to resist.
I'll get stuck in the damn thing. Yeah, I'll be the one that can't get out. That's a cute trick.
And remember, the Scientology people hunt you down after.
I know. Cardboard signs, everything at your door. I'm not even testing the waters on that one.
I'm not either.
Because I would be the one that gets stuck and then can't get out. Nobody can see me. No, I'm not doing all that.
I'm not doing it.
And then you have to work on that stupid ship.
That's Scientology.
You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not so much damn work.
I'm not staying up 24 hours cleaning barnacles off of something.
Are barnacles real?
Barnacles, that's a ship thing. Barnacles grow on a vessel or a ship.
What?
Mm-hmm.
All I'm thinking is Barnacle Boy from SpongeBob.
No, it's like stuff that gets on a ship.
I don't think I like that.
It's gross. Yeah, I don't like it. Barnacles, I love them.
I don't like it.
We can't get barnacles. Oh, sorry, I can't come to work today.
Can you stop saying it?
Outbreak of barnacles.
I literally hate it.
Barnacle?
Yeah. Okay, moving on.
Barnacle.
Moving on to another. This is not a cult, but well, kind of.
Okay.
It's a conspiracy. Is the world flat? Or is the earth flat?
Okay, this is what I want to know. If the earth is round, okay, now this is a complex question. Everybody's got to stick with me. If the earth is round, how are we all standing up
Gravity.
correctly? I know, but you mean we're standing off the sides of the earth? I mean, if you were to see what I mean?
Yes, that's gravity.
But I mean, so we could be like literally
like standing
sideways and we wouldn't even know it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey,
I mean, I think so.
But I mean, when we fly and we can see the earth.
That's why all of it,
But you can stand up on it. I don't get it. I mean, I don't.
It's just like, we went on a deep dive on flat earth one night, like for 8 hours straight.
Did. No, this is a good question. And we're actually, if you are a flat earther, please contact us and we really want you on the show.
Yeah, we want to interview a flat earther.
We want you to contact us, let us know, and you'll be on the show next week or the week after. So
no, because
get in touch with us. You got to really strongly believe in this, though. I don't know what to believe.
There is literally...
I mean, I know the earth, I don't know, but it appears to be round and circular object.
But like, we've never seen a real picture of Earth. Any picture you've seen from NASA, it's photoshopped to some degree. Because they can't get the whole thing, or I heard something, so they like take multiple photos and then like piece it together and like exaggerate some things. And so you've never seen an actual photo of Earth. But it's all been photoshopped.
I have seen when I get in an airplane and I can see Earth.
Looks flat.
Yeah.
When did it ever curve? Then like you're saying, unless you're flying and then you start flying like this, but you don't know?
How does that happen?
What if you had to go underneath?
But we would know that because then we'd be flying upside down.
Honestly, it makes...
See what I mean? I'm so confused. If Earth is a ball, somebody can be under the ball or on top. Or we could be on the side. I think that's called the
hemispheres.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think.
Okay, so we're staying at the same thing. We're just spinning.
Opposite ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then throw that on top of it. You're telling me we're spinning that fast, like that we can't even feel it? None of it adds up. And I'm not saying the earth is flat. There's great points.
What if we're just in a clear cage somewhere?
Yeah,
and somebody's watching us going, ha, 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 look at these idiots. I mean, the stuff we do, I really question. I really do.
Ooh,
how stupid.
Remember, okay, because there's the flat earth theory, which...
No, but okay.
No, but remember also the simulation theory, which everyone knows, but tell them what happened to you.
Oh, yeah. I was coming downstairs. What?
I just feel like we're going to sound ridiculous.
I was coming downstairs, and I really am not joking. All of a sudden, I saw this, like, red and green, like, flash of something, and it kind of looked digital in my peripheral vision. I really did. It was weird.
And she came down and she's like, oh my gosh, I just saw this thing. Like, it looked like a computer code or something.
It looked like a computer thing.
Like a graphic.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like a video game?
Just like a block of, I don't even, like a letter, but not a letter. I don't know. It was just like a graphic. And it was red and green, kind of like a square thing. It was weird.
That is really weird.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, too, no matter if the earth is flat or round, if we're in a simulation or not.
I mean, it doesn't, but there's obviously nothing we can do about it. But,
well, no, but also.
I mean, what would we want to do about it?
But even if, whatever it is, I'm saying, whatever it is, there still had to be a beginning to that. And it's like, then what began that? Like, there's just so many things.
What the hell are you talking about? We're talking about the earth being round.
Like, I'm talking about the world, like how it exists.
Oh, well, yeah. You know how
like
that
how
is.
we all...
Some people think it's the Big Bang Theory, and that's, I mean, you can think what you want to think. I personally think it was created by God.
I think God also like lives within all of us.
He does.
Like, we're a part of that.
That's what I feel like too.
And I feel like, but everything is a part of it, not just humans. Like,
but yeah, it is. But what's weird to me is to think that I mean, I was watching something the other day, and there, I mean, we can make as much money as we want to make, live where we want to live. We can do all these things, but I'm like, we're really limited in what we do. And what I mean by that is we can only go like
so far,
like watch a Super Bowl game or go, we're just like observing. That's all we're doing. I mean, unless you want to do like adventure stuff, and still we're not doing anything. We're just sitting in something doing it.
No, humans' entertainment is other humans.
Yeah, but so what I'm saying is, I know this is kind of hard to explain, but
yeah, she's so smart.
I'm so the intellectual.
She's actually a scientist.
Part scientist.
So I'm sorry if you can't understand this.
I'm trying to do this in layman's terms here. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Are you embodying Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie?
Yes,
Don't Look Up?
Yes, I am. So we're only limited to certain things, and these certain things that we get to do are limited by money. Mm-hmm. Like you get to go watch the Super Bowl. Okay, you can't because I mean, like I'm saying, we're not really doing anything. We're just watching stuff.
Yeah.
So we're down here to learn things, I feel like.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, that's within itself, like going to a Super Bowl game, that's an experience.
But I'm saying
that triggers certain emotions.
But I get that, but that's all it is. It's us going somewhere and
experiencing
our experiences
and then leaving.
Yeah, our experiencing something is literally just watching it. That's it.
Well, but the people are actually doing it.
Well, I mean, we're not though. We are not.
There's an audience, and then there's the players.
That, but I'm just saying
the players are actually doing it.
Well, yeah, they can, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's with anything. Think about it. Any like entertainment, it's other humans.
Oh, I know.
You go on TikTok, other humans. A movie, other humans.
Well, right.
A sporting event. This podcast.
Who the hell else is it going to be besides other humans? I'm
just saying,
it's an extraterrestrial. It's a no. I mean, I know that.
Well, shit, we're probably there.
But I'm just saying, I feel like us as a human, like when we
as a human.
I mean, us as humans. There's way more to us, like our soul and everything, than just this physical jumpsuit that we have on of a body. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
But no, it's weird.
You know what I mean? I mean that's a weird. But I was thinking about that the other night. I was like, we aren't really. I mean,
no, I said
it's just
that.
I feel like there's so much more to us than just this. Go.
Yeah, no, I do too.
Go.
Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome.
I was on TikTok live the other night and I said the same thing where somebody was like, hi from Brazil or somewhere else. And I was like, they asked if I'd ever been to Australia. I was like, no, I haven't, but I would love to go. And I was like, I'd love to go to Greece, Australia.
That's down under the globe.
But you know what I thought? I was like, it's so weird. Like if you removed yourself from being a human, like say you're an alien on another planet and you told us, hey, do you want to go to Earth? There's like all this stuff you can do, all these places. There's like beaches and mountains and forest and like every like place is different.
I'm the alien, right?
Well, it's just like if you're being told, hey, you can go experience this and you can go everywhere, like do whatever you want, you'd be like, oh my God, yeah, I want to go and do everything. But really, like you said, we're really not doing anything. Most people go to the same places like each day, kind of do the same routine. We stay in little boxes, like our houses. And like
little bitty boxes.
Even if you travel, it's literally for what, a week, a weekend, a month. Like,
yeah.
And then you go back to your little box.
And
like,
we just go and look at shit. That's
we're just
all
going
we do
somewhere
is
else
going and looking at stuff.
To pay somewhere else to go see it.
Look at it.
And then leave.
Yeah. But then we can see it in a picture and everything else. I get I don't know. It's just weird to me. And I get it and I want to do it. But it's just weird that that's what we do.
Yeah, it is.
As human. I mean,
especially if you're going to like a landmark or something like the Grand Canyon.
And it's like, okay, you get there and
you
it's
go,
like,
oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Whoopity
Y'all hungry?
That was good. Everybody get in and get a
literally
picture.
Just
click,
you just
click,
go,
click.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now what?
Nothing.
Then you post it on Instagram and say you did it.
Yeah, and then you leave. And that is it. Do you see what I'm saying?
It's like, okay.
Yeah. Can we do something else? Nope. Just look at it.
Even your job, it's like, I feel like I'm playing a character.
Oh, I definitely.
Okay, let me, like.
Oh, I definitely
it's
am
not
character.
Making sense.
Oh, yes.
The fake phone call.
Okay, I've got that
girl.
tomorrow. I have a job interview.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Mom does have a job interview.
Yes,
Congratulations.
Thank you. So, that starts the character.
We really are, but like you just said, we're just observing. as a human, we're also just playing characters with all different types of people. Because if you really think about it, how many versions of you exist? You're not the same person to me as you are to somebody in the grocery store.
Well, no.
As you are to, I don't know, anybody. Like, there's so many
at
like, work.
You have no friends. I don't know.
I'm saying, like, if you go to work,
I know.
Work. Literally, you're going to be different.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
And it's like,
but I sometimes wonder, okay, let me ask this. I sometimes wonder why, too. Because, okay, we go to these places and they make us food and we sit in a place with other people we don't know and we all eat together, but we won't talk to each other.
It's called a restaurant.
I know, exactly. It's a restaurant and you won't talk to the people that are not that far away from you.
Why is that weird?
I'm just saying.
If you're picturing this from another like dimension,
it's like, why don't they all talk?
Why don't they go talk?
I know, me too, but you don't.
Or like, oh, they're not talking because they have more followers. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But it's like you sit in a place and you're sitting down eating.
Like imagine Saddle Ranch with all the clout chasers, like through an alien's perception. How like people go there to clearly be seen and it's fun, like whatever. But it's like
I love their food, by the way.
Wow. We were on the Saddle Ranch wave a long time ago.
Yeah, we already know about Saddle Ranch. God,
we invented
I'm such a Gemini.
We invented Saddle Ranch.
Yeah.
I actually applied for a job at Saddle Ranch like years ago.
Yeah.
They didn't call me back. Because I had no experience as a
shorts weren't short enough.
Well, I had no experience as a hostess. And literally these minimum wage jobs were like, oh, would love for you to have 4 experience in the restaurant industry. I'm like, who wants to even stay at a restaurant for that long?
Yeah. Oh, it was so funny. One time Cambry was doing her she was looking through jobs because you know how it is. And I thought, oh, this is cute. So she applied for the an in-house management position on accident. She's like, what does it mean if you're in-house? I said, what? She said, well, I applied for this thing at Chick-fil-A and it was in-house management. And I was like, oh my God.
Listen to this. Just start applying for jobs you think you're not qualified for because you might get an interview.
I do. I got asked to do an interview to be a dentist one time. That was hilarious.
Well, I'm sure when you showed up, they probably would have said,
I didn't show up. Yeah, I mean, I didn't show up, obviously. And obviously, you can't fake your way through being a dentist. How do you do that? Oh, well, your teeth look good. Yeah.
So I've heard horror stories from dental offices, but no, this guy on TikTok was like, I need to just stop applying for random jobs on Indeed. I got an interview to be a pastor tomorrow. Like, okay, go.
Okay, well, we got a pastor and a dentist. Yeah. So, do you have your? I don't even know what you call it. Do you have your dental license? I guess so. No.
Well, yeah, you'd have to provide that information.
Well, I mean, I know I'm not going. Obviously, this was a long time ago. Anyway.
How would you even apply for that?
I didn't think.
Oh.
Apparently, I did. I don't know what happened, but
I don't know either.
That was weird.
But
I can imagine tomorrow. Gotta go to work. Neurosurgeries at 3 a.m.
That would not be good.
No.
But I thought of an idea over the weekend too. I kind of told you this before, but I was like, we could really do this.
What?
What if, okay, can I make a TikTok account, a separate account that's like date my mom and then hold like auditions on live stream like The Bachelor? And people can vote.
Where did this come from?
I just thought it'd be fun.
Oh my God. I look my worst right now.
Well, we're not doing the show right now.
Well, I mean, you're going to have to give me a couple of weeks.
Okay, whatever.
I mean,
I'm determined to make a damn reality show.
Okay.
On TikTok, I guess.
All right.
I just decided
we can do it. That sounds fun to me. I just want to get myself more together.
Well,
sure, they'll look at this and go, oh my God.
No.
Yeah, it's fine.
They would not do that.
That's fine. I don't care if they do. Whatever.
Did you have anything else you wanted to?
Oh, no. Anyway, we were talking about the flat earth thing.
Oh, yeah.
Is it so if I just don't get it. The whole thing that messed me up is when we watched that Universal thing. Like
what?
About the universe.
Yeah, but like what about
What
it?
are you doing?
I'm looking up something about flat earth.
Oh, okay. anyway, what I'm saying is, if it's the ball, it's got to be what they say it is. I mean, I'm sure it's not a tabletop floating around.
Okay, but do you think we went to the moon?
I mean, they show fake footage that looks like.
So did you just hear what you just said?
Yeah,
you said it has to be what they tell us it is.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't think anybody does. Do you realize they could absolutely tell us anything and would probably go along with it?
Well,
sort of a form of brainwashing, I guess.
It is.
They tell you what you need to do and want to do. And who are these they?
I know that
It's
video.
that
video that I sent you about like society and women and couples and stuff.
Yes,
that was crazy.
That was really good. That was really good.
Yeah, it was talking about how like the typical couple, like a husband and wife, stay at home wife. She does everything. The husband goes to work. Basically, was saying that like that sets us up as a human for failure because you have needs, they have needs, and when you're both neglecting what you need, like you're not happy. Right. She says this way better than I'm saying it.
Yeah.
But essentially saying like the world like demonizes, single women in their like adult life, or if you don't have kids, like you feel
demonized.
Weird.
I didn't know I was being demonized.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you've done the whole thing.
I'm kidding.
I'm saying,
what do you mean?
Like you got married, you had kids, you did all that.
Yeah, I did all that.
But it's so looked down on. Like if you're in your 30s or whatever, like, oh, when are you gonna have kids? You don't want them? Oh, you'll change your mind, whatever.
Yeah.
Like if somebody actually doesn't want kids,
kind of a cult-like thing. You're not gonna
because,
spawn off like us.
Because think about it. Then people are like, oh, I feel sorry for her. Like she'll change her mind, whatever. Like women experience that.
Yeah.
Who don't want kids.
Yeah.
And like, there's some people who just prefer to be single and live their life and focus on their career or whatever.
Yeah.
But as women, we're made to feel like that's like so wrong.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't know why they make it sound like, okay, if you don't have anybody in your life that you're so alone. Like you're just alone, and you're not.
How we talked about last time, like there's so many different kinds of relationships, friendships, family, like just because you're not like,
you don't have to have somebody. I mean, I don't feel like you do.
No, I think it's nice, but like there's phases in life where you don't.
Well, yeah. I'm just in whatever mode at this point.
But it's just like, do you notice like when people like, I saw another TikTok that was like when you're catching up with an old friend, whenever people ask you, oh, so what's been going on, whatever. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's like, oh, I've just been living life, same thing. Mm-hmm. Like you almost feel bad for not having some like specific life event that happened. Like, I just got engaged. Oh, I'm getting a house. Oh, I got a new job. Like, it's like so mind blowing to people that you could just be content where you are.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like we put all this pressure on ourselves to not have those moments. Like we always feel like there needs to be something. Mm-hmm. But it's like, okay, but when you have some of the things, why are we not enjoying it? Why is it always like, well, what's the next thing?
I don't know. That's why they say we need to always be in the moment. And I feel like I pretty much am.
Well, there is only one moment.
I know. And then somebody said that in the moment, you're never really in the moment because when you're in the moment, then it's already passed.
Yeah. That's why time isn't real.
Yeah. I mean, it is where you can't catch up. I'm in the moment. No, now I'm not. Yeah, I am. No, I'm not. It's whatever.
But you know how people say time isn't real?
Yeah.
If you really think about it, it's
not real.
Okay, but it's not like we're moving to a different time. You know what I mean? Like everything's always happened right now.
Yeah.
And I know that's like a general statement, but it's like literally there's no linear like thing pushing you forward. So everything is always right now.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking weird?
So
it's almost like the past, future, and present are all at the same time.
Yeah.
Because even things that happened when you were a kid,
mm-hmm.
that was still now to you.
Yeah.
So like it starts freaking me out bad.
Yeah, it is. The whole life experience is weird.
Does that not make sense to you? And so when you want to change your future, it's like that's why you have to do it now because there is no future. The future always comes to you. It's not like we're going to the future.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like you have to, the way that I'm picturing it is like things are constantly coming to you
mm-hmm.
instead of like, when you're looking forward and you're like,
you're not going,
oh, I don't have this job. I don't have this. Picture it as if like it's already coming to you right now because it's already right now.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's hard to explain the thoughts in my head.
Yeah, I'm getting what you're saying. So back to if the earth is flat.
I don't know how we get so far off.
I have no idea. But there's not an edge.
So we think, why can't we go to Alaska?
But if it's square, then there's got to be 4 corners. You're going to fall off of one of these corners.
Do you realize we're not allowed to go to those corners?
Then you've got maybe that's a sharp corner. Like a sharp one.
But why would a portion of the world be literally, like, I don't know the word.
Fall off the earth? You can't fall off the earth because of gravity.
But
it makes no sense.
It really doesn't make any sense. I was trying to find some.
But it would be weird. What if we could walk around and the earth was completely flat? And you could go to the edge and look off.
See, but some
that
people,
would be
some
pretty
people
neat.
do.
You know, like,
think
oh,
that.
wow, look. A little bit scary, too. I think that'd freak me out completely.
Well, yeah.
If I could see, like, everything beyond.
But to me, it already freaks me out when I start thinking about the fact that we are on a ball in space, spinning and floating. And, like, how am I supposed to just sit here like that's normal?
Well, we have to. What are we going to do?
Because it's like we can't.
What else would we do?
It's fucking weird.
I know it's weird.
And space only gets bigger. There's no ending.
That's what gets to me.
Because even if there was an ending to space, that thing is still an ending. Like there has to be something still beyond that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but there's not.
But
I don't think.
And there's like thousands.
But what would it be? You know, I mean,
exactly. And so that's where it's weird, because if you break down every single atom, like to the molecule or whatever, we're all the same thing. Like everything in the world is made up of the same shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know that, but obviously we're different. These curtains aren't going to sit here and talk to us. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it's a different, obviously.
I mean,
I'm saying we're conscious, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're all made up of the same things at our core, I think. This has been a political. I was going to say political and science.
A scientifical.
This has been a scientific debate featuring Dr. Carissa.
This is true. I will be starting my practice tomorrow.
Let me actually look that up. Is everything made of the same thing? How do I word that?
Just do it like that. That's how I Google. I mean, if anybody was to see the stuff I Googled, they'd be like, oh my God, this person is an idiot.
Here's our science lesson. Atoms are the basic units of matter. Everything in the universe, apart from energy, is made of matter. Therefore, atoms make up everything in the universe. Okay, then what makes up the energy?
Electricity.
And what's electricity?
I don't know. You can go to the Griffith Center and see that electrical current. Pretty neat.
The Griffith Center. The Getty Center.
What did I go? Wait. No, the Griffith Observatory.
It says the universe neither has an edge or a center.
Right.
At smaller scales, galaxies are distributed in clusters and superclusters, which form immense filaments and voids in space.
Filaments.
I don't know how to read that.
Okay, what's weird to me is, okay, so what if there's another cluster of people?
Huh?
I mean, what if there's another cluster of people somewhere else spinning out of control like we are?
There has to be.
I mean, out of all this
there's
infinity,
no way.
There can't be just us happened. There's no way.
There's no way.
There's got to be, no.
If there's millions and it's like trillions. It's like insane amounts of galaxies that are out there. There has to be something. And then that's when it's like, are they smarter than us?
Obviously, I think they don't want anything to do with us. So I think it'd be a good idea.
Do you think
just
they
to
think
leave
we're
it
idiots?
all alone? Probably so.
But like,
are we like the? I mean, what type of pet would we be? Like,
yeah, I'm trying to learn what an atom is, and I can't understand.
Okay, well, let's not do that right now. We can brush up on our.
But okay, like remember that documentary we watched where they found that spacecraft and they said it was like it had some type of energy they've never.
Yeah. And did you see what I sent you?
Well, hold on, can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
They found that spacecraft that had some type of energy that we don't have on Earth.
Yeah.
Like they literally said that they couldn't even touch it. It was like all this weird stuff, and they like actually experienced that.
Yeah, they did. The guy was actually from NASA. It was on Netflix.
Wasn't it for
Alien something? UFO? I don't know, but it was good.
No, but what if they're just like way more advanced and they can like slip in and out of time with their like machines or spacecrafts, UFOs?
Yeah.
I don't think a UFO looks how we think it looks. And I don't think an alien looks how we think it looks.
Oh, I don't think an alien looks like they're saying either.
Because it's like, we just made that up. What if they're drawing us completely wrong?
They probably are drawing
I probably look so bad.
Look, they probably have no idea who we are. Look, could you imagine?
But what if they're like, oh, I wonder if this is what a human looks like?
I'm sure they are.
Or an alien, because we're aliens to the aliens.
Yeah. So we're an actual alien floating on God knows what, spinning out of control.
And the fact that we have to like breathe every day to stay alive and eat every day to stay alive.
Thank God we don't have to remember this. It's just an automatic thing, or I'd have been dead years ago.
Yeah, it's crazy how much your body does without you even knowing.
Yeah.
Like, thanks, girl.
Yeah, my gosh. It's working.
But that means it's smarter than us. Because how the fuck is it happening?
I don't.
Because if you were told, okay, you have to start doing it, you wouldn't know what to do.
Well, no, I wouldn't know what to do.
So, therefore, are we all just dumbasses?
No.
Everything's just happening to us like, okay, we don't even know how we're breathing.
We do the stupidest stuff ever. I mean, okay, we live in a box. Then we travel around in a box on wheels.
To go to another box.
We've boxed it up.
I mean, if you were a new human coming to Earth for the first time, how do you think you would want to set it up?
What I would do a little bit more hover above the earth a little bit, not too far, but just kind of
you can't do that.
Well, what do you mean?
I'm talking about being a human. If you could like reconstruct society,
that's what I'm talking about. I would do.
You can't control the laws of gravity. We can control like what we live in and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I guess it'd be pretty much the same.
Well, I wish people could live like more close together, like communities.
Oh, well, yeah, like cults.
Just like big patches of land with like
cults.
Activities
with
and like
Charles
other people.
Manson leading the group.
But like just more like.
He's so intelligent and smart.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
But more like helpful towards each other. You know what I mean?
That's like a cult. That's what a cult makes you think. No, I know what you mean, but for real, if a cult didn't have the rules of getting in trouble.
Yeah, if the cult wasn't to worship if it was genuinely to help each other, dope.
That'd be great. If the cult really was really true with what they said in the beginning, you'd be good. I would join, but don't do some kind of weird torture treatment and tell me who I can talk to and take all my damn money.
No.
You know what I mean? Let me have myself and then we'll play around and that'll be good.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Learn about the Bible and earth and everything and learn about God and everybody be nice to each other and we'll bring bartering back.
Yeah. But I wonder what is it like that gets in people's heads where they're like, I need that power to like be a cult leader. Control to do what?
That's just it, to watch other people watch you.
But what's the point? I really thought about what being famous was and I'm like, okay, so people know who you are.
Yeah.
But each of those people are just experiencing that like individually.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so just a lot of individual people know who you are.
Yeah. And then listen to this. This is the weird part.
Welcome to the podcast where we explain how things work.
How weird things are. Okay. And then, you get to the point you get famous. Okay, we're all going to die. So then after everybody dies that we know, then nobody's going to know that we ever were even on this planet.
Well, some people stick around for, like, the Michael Jacksons, Marilyn Monroe's.
Yeah, but how long is he going to stay around?
Prince.
Well, I mean, I was thinking more like old presidents and stuff like that. You're thinking about
I'm thinking
Michael Jackson.
Well, because, like, those are people who do get brought up throughout history.
Well, yeah, I know. But like I'm saying, those people are going to cease to exist when we all go.
I know.
I mean, unless they find some weird books and stuff about Michael Jackson.
But even the thought of like being obsessed with famous people, it's like we're also just watching them. Like, why do we care if they broke up with their boyfriend or girlfriend?
Because we're nosy.
I know, but
why can't we just say it like it's real?
No, we are nosy and we do live for the drama, but why? Like, what is in humans that make us like want to know. You know, does it make
us
us feel more connected? Like,
but I think that's another reason why we need to really pay attention to that. We're definitely down here to observe and learn.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, we've got to learn all this to take back to wherever we're going, heaven, I hope, and whatever we learn. I guess I don't know. It's so strange.
I mean, none of it makes any sense to me because I do understand like the human experience. It is fun to learn and experience things, but I just feel like, what if you didn't want to? What if you don't feel like not in a way?
Make us?
No, not in a way where it's like bad thoughts like that. I'm talking about like, what if you just weren't interested in how the world worked? You weren't interested in finding out who created it. You really were just down here like, oh, this is cool. And it's not like you're a bad person because you didn't find out who God was. You just like never learned about it. You're gonna go to hell, a bad place. Like that doesn't make sense to me.
No.
Do you know what I mean though?
Yeah, I do.
Because I think God is like a loving being and accepts everyone. And yes, we have free will, but if God knows everything, then he already knows what we're going to choose. And he's the one who made us have to pick.
Well, yeah, I mean.
So I don't really understand the point. I mean.
I don't think that he's this horrible wanting to cast everybody to hell. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't either.
I know some people don't.
That's how some Christians make it seem.
I know, and the hypocritical side of it and everything else. You just have to be a good person. And I mean, I just know that there is a God. He made me. He's always with me. I don't know exactly what he looks like. I haven't, but I have had those times when when they say God spoke to you, it's not like, hey, girl, what are you doing? You know what I mean? You do get these affirmations of knowing things. And it's like, okay.
It's like it's almost like a really powerful intuition.
Right.
Thing.
Yeah. It's not like somebody taps you on the shoulder. Hey, look. Okay, this is what you're going to do.
That would be like nice sometimes, God.
I would love it. But, I just feel like he is all powerful. He's all around. We cannot even begin to understand any
so I think that's why they say not to judge each other too, because it's like
we're not supposed to, but every single one of us do it.
I know, and I'm like,
and it's horrible.
What
it's like,
puts
why?
that in humans? Is it just because we're social creatures, so we want to like be connected? And also, I know it's like anything that triggers you in another person has something to do with you. It's a judgment you have within yourself.
Yeah,
because you can only recognize things. They can only trigger an emotion if it's real for you.
Yeah,
like if somebody walked in here right now and said, "Hey, you have purple hair," you'd be like, "No, I don't." Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Okay. If they're like, "No, you really do," you'd be like, "No, I don't." You wouldn't care because you're like, "You're an idiot." No, I don't.
Yeah.
But if somebody walked in and said something you're insecure about, like, "Hey, you look like you gained weight," or something, not you specifically, just
I know.
in general.
Yeah.
And that hurts your feelings. It's like because you have that judgment about your own self.
Yeah.
If you had the judgment of like, "I look good, I'm comfortable with myself,"
well, yeah,
that wouldn't even bother you.
Right.
But it's just weird, like, people also project on you how they feel about themselves. If somebody says something mean to you, it's because they have that insecurity within them.
That is true. I believe that. I do. I just choose not to say mean stuff to people.
Oh, well, I would never.
What I mean? I don't understand. I hate making people uncomfortable. And it seems like people love to make me uncomfortable. Have you ever noticed that? That's also where boundaries come in. It's like, okay, really? Yeah, I know. I've gotten better with boundaries.
Yeah, you have.
I really have. I feel
like we've both stepped it up.
I mean, I really think so. I think I'm getting better with boundaries.
It's hard, though. It's hard to say no to things when you're so used to, like, saying yes or, like, making yourself uncomfortable so everyone else is comfortable.
Yeah.
Breaking that habit is so hard because, like, the minute I say no, I just feel guilty.
Oh, I know.
But I have gotten better where I'm like, does this actually serve me? Am I going to be happy while I'm in that situation? If the answer is no, sometimes I just got to be by myself, stay home, chill out.
Totally get it. I totally get it. I have to have my shutdown days.
Yeah.
You have to. I don't know what it is, but it's days you don't want anybody around. You don't feel like talking. It's not anybody in particular. It's just life in general. It's like I don't want to even open my mouth. I just want to.
No, I know. Sometimes I have to zone out.
Yeah.
Zone out.
Zippity-doo-dah. I'm out.
I don't know. It's all weird when I really just start. And then it's like the concept of friends. Like, why do we pick certain people where like, I like you, let's hang out and observe together. Like, what?
And the weird thing is that person that you pick is a stranger in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea who that person is.
No.
Yeah.
But it's just like, but it goes back to like the restaurant thing. Why is it that you walk up to one person and then y'all hit it off somehow and become friends or whatever, and then you're in a restaurant full of people that you would never even speak to?
Yeah. And then what's weird to me is I know we've all met this person. Anybody that's listening, the one person that you meet, I've met a few of them, and you automatically don't like them for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't done anything to you. They haven't said anything to you. You immediately don't like them.
Well, you know why that is?
That's happened to me a few times.
Do you actually know why? Like what I read was our bodies do give off a certain energy. That's why like they talk about being on frequencies, whatever, higher frequencies. But your body gives off a certain energy within like 6 feet of you. So, and then your gut and your intuition, that's like another brain. Like it's also really smart. Like it knows certain things. So it knows, like, if you get those bad vibes or good vibes, that it's because y'all's energies don't align.
Yeah.
And it's almost telling you that before you even have to engage yourself. But that's weird that they can be,
but it's so weird how that can be so strong. But it rarely happens. It doesn't happen a lot. But when it does, you're like, why is this happening?
And you almost want to convince yourself, like, no, I'm probably wrong.
Yeah.
But it's almost like that fight or flight feeling where you're like, something's off.
Yeah.
Those are literally your human instincts.
Isn't that weird how we have that?
That's what I'm saying. We're pretty damn smart. We just don't know how to. We're like, just, okay, whatever happens, like, because that's all we can do.
Well, we can't do anything else.
And that's why they say you can literally, like, train yourself to, like, you can train your brain to literally change everything about yourself.
Well, yeah, you can. It's the way you think. It's kind of the way you come off. You know what I mean? If you come off totally insecure, I don't know why. I don't know why I turn Italian. You know what I mean? It's how you come off. You know what I mean?
Come off.
It's how you come off.
Like,
is that it? I don't know what language that was.
You can literally reprogram yourself.
Yeah.
Like a computer.
Look at Anna Delvey.
I haven't even finished the series.
I watched it, and at the end of it, I'm not saying the end, but told me nothing.
It's kind of how we felt about Euphoria, too.
I don't know. It was just kind of like, boop, okay. Really?
I feel like Euphoria's season finale, like, just, there was so many things that didn't hit. And, like, the whole thing with Ashtray in the bathroom, that was not the vibe that I wanted for that.
That's going to be
well, because it got so good.
I know.
And the play was great. Like,
I think they needed a few more episodes after this. I feel like they needed to wrap up the
I'm saying it felt like it cut off too quick.
I know. I feel like they needed to wrap up the fight between the guy. I mean, that was kind of a big deal.
Are they saving that for the next season?
Well, obviously.
But that's like kind of long.
I mean, if we have to wait that long, that's not fun. But
it's not fair.
It's not fair. Hurry up and make
damn you, Sam Levinson. Put it out sooner.
Yes, come along.
No. I mean, yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I mean, yeah.
I'm exhausted today. Literally, this weekend was so fun, but also
she went
long.
On a boat.
Yeah, I went out for Hana's birthday on a boat. It was fun, but I'm tired.
She tired. I know. I'm just here spreading the love.
Here, on the Flat Earth Experience.
Energy. I don't know. I don't think there's but I don't know. Who knows?
You
about
don't think
it being
there's a what?
Flat. We've got a bunch of flat surfaces.
Besides the being flat thing, I'm just like...
I mean, I don't care. What would it matter? What would happen if they said, okay, yeah, it's definitely flat? Absolutely nothing. Would be like, that's weird. Okay.
My thing's like the simulation
thing.
I
mean, it's like... somebody could tell us it was a hectagon and would have to go, oh, that's weird. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
But there has to be reasons why it's such a debate. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be, like, what if we did find out? Because it almost makes it seem so much more grounded. Like, because when you're thinking about, I'm in space on this huge ball, like, you almost feel like you don't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But if you knew that, like, God created, like, this flat place with, like, a ceiling over it and all this stuff, like, just for us.
And curtains and a little fence out front.
Essentially, like... You know what I mean? That feels a lot more like at home than hey, y'all are out on this fucking planet in dark matter. Have fun.
No.
Well, shit, does it really matter what I do?
Yeah, it does. I think that's why we're here for that reason, to learn and then take it back. And
my whole thing, though, is like, I know because we can go on for days about where we started and what the reason is. Mm-hmm. But even if we are here to learn, what are we preparing for? Because why can't we remember agreeing to this? I know some people say they can, but if we agreed to come to Earth to learn these lessons, why can't I remember that?
Because we don't remember being a baby.
So then am I going to remember these lessons? Like, shit, once I go back?
Yeah.
Because clearly I'm not remembering before.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'm hoping we remember that'd be great. Look, okay,
you have to do
done
it again.
The whole thing. But
you don't remember, so that could have happened already.
That will be my luck. I'll forget everything that happened.
And the whole learning lessons thing they said in this documentary we watched, like...
What are we?
I know.
I mean, what are we?
They were saying...
It's starting to freak me out now. What?
You keep getting the same lesson in your life in different forms until you fully learn it. So if you keep attracting the same type of relationships or the same type of people or the same problems, it's literally because you haven't learned the lesson yet. And until you get sick of your own shit and want to learn the lesson, you're going to keep going through it.
Weird.
But then it's like, what are we learning it for? Like, I understand it's for the greater good.
There's got to be something else. I mean, there's something else that we're going to come up with.
But also, as much as I love these conversations, I sometimes just feel like it's better when you're a little delusional. Because I just want to enjoy life. Shit.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I don't fucking know.
Everything apart. I know we have to know why everything, why this, why that, why that. There are certain things I feel like we need to leave alone.
Even being
like, I don't know, like messing with, we just get so involved in everything.
It's like chill.
Making our kids in our stomach. Look, I want blue eyes and blonde hair.
That's weird.
You know how they do the genetic assignment? I would be too scared to mess with that. But if you want to, I mean, that's
I just feel like
but
that's not.
It's not my job.
That's not how we were intended to be created.
No.
Like by each other. Because there is that intelligence that's greater than us. So it's like, I don't want to mess with whatever it's naturally doing.
Well,
because then you could mess, I don't know.
You could really mess something up.
That's just scary.
Yeah, I don't.
And the robots.
Oh my God, the robot TikTok
They look so damn real.
That is weird. That is very weird.
Like, you know the robots are starting to form their own like languages and communications with each other?
Are they?
Yeah. So do you think they could be plotting?
No, I don't think they're doing anything yet.
But eventually, if they evolve,
maybe I could find a nice robot today.
That's weird. I don't like that joke.
Why not?
It seems weird.
Here is a robot
No.
boyfriend.
I would like to have like a robot maybe for like cleaning and stuff like that, but not.
I would love a cleaning robot.
Yeah.
I would love that, but I wouldn't want them to talk.
Okay, but here's the other thing. If we keep going in that direction, I feel like robots will take over jobs because really at this point, they could probably get away with not having waiters because you can literally type in on the thing what you want, have a little robot bring it to you.
Yeah.
Okay. But what if we start? What if we start getting rid of all the jobs so that frees up time for humans? Like if everything could be done for us, you know, like the essential things.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Then what would we do? And then like, would money even exist anymore?
We could form a cult. No,
but would money even exist anymore?
I feel like it doesn't have to.
Because right now,
I feel like it doesn't have to exist. Everybody puts so much emphasis on money.
But right now,
because we have to have it for everything.
But I'm saying right now,
why is everybody so particular with it?
But they work in order to get the money.
Right.
And then people are like, well, society wouldn't function without work, so here's your reward. But if robots are doing it, we don't have to pay the robot. What are we all going to do? Like, I would love that. But I'm saying, what would humans do at that point?
Whatever we wanted.
But would that work?
Yeah, I feel like it would. I mean, you might have some bored people, but they'll make some stuff up.
I know, but if robots could do everything, what would humans be doing?
Whatever.
But do you think people would go like crazy? Or do you think it would get us back to like natural way of life? Not natural, but like to where it's like, oh, we're doing things we actually want to do opposed to like, oh, we have to do this for money.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I think people would I think all the pressure and the stress would be off.
But you know what I just thought of?
What?
Then would people be creative still?
Yeah.
But if they're creating clothes to sell it to make money.
Okay.
Do you think people would just naturally like still do that on their own and just like give it to people?
Yeah.
Instead of like saying, oh, you have to pay for this. Da, da, da.
Oh, you're just I don't know. I mean, to select people, I'm sure. But if there would have to be a whole new world order thing going on for that, it'd have to be, okay, no more money. You're just going to trade stuff. And I don't think that I would end up with all the... But you wouldn't even have to trade. But I would end up with all the shitty stuff.
But you wouldn't even have to trade.
I'd have like a wagon wheel and a broke-ass, half-dead horse, and all my good stuff would be gone.
I'm just saying, if robots could do all the jobs, would we still live in houses and stuff? Like...
Well, yeah. And why would we quit living in a house if robots did stuff?
Because what about the bills?
What about them?
So then everyone would just get whatever house they wanted? Because you're not having to pay for it. We don't have money. You think people would start getting in fights because they wanted the nice ones?
Yeah, you couldn't just do that. I mean, it couldn't just be like, okay, I'm taking over this house. No, I don't know what you're... But you're talking about a whole nother world.
I'm just saying, shit is weird.
Yeah, I mean, we could live like that. I feel like we could if we took money out of the equation completely. Mm-hmm. How would it be? How would the world be?
That's exactly what I'm asking.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's a weird thought. Mm-hmm. Because we would be doing what we wanted. And just learning stuff. And
then what? There's no like goals to aspire to because it doesn't matter. We're so taught, make more money, make more money, make more money.
I think we would all have better relationships.
Me too.
And more connections, more human connections. And I don't know, but some people are psycho and want to fight all the time. I don't know. There's no way. There's no such thing as a perfect world. I'm sorry, folks. There's not.
Well, I think we're about going to wrap it up right here. This has been chaotic. I literally, episodes like this, I don't even know what we talked about.
Just fun stuff.
You know what I mean? But I'm excited to hear it. I love listening to it back because I'm like, what are we going to say next?
We don't know what the hell we're doing.
We're getting there. Each day we learn a little more.
Yes, we'll keep learning in these human bodysuits.
Human sacks of meat. Ew. And on that note, y'all, please follow us on Instagram, even though I literally haven't posted on it. I need to. But it's Overwhelmed Podcast, TikTok, overwhelmed.podcast. Also going to be posting clips there. Subscribe to the channel. You can also watch this on YouTube if you're not watching it. And yeah, we're going to, I'm going to start putting more content out with clips from our podcast so I can kind of see what it's about. Because I haven't really been promoting this at all.
Yeah, and really anybody, if you know somebody or anything about the flat earth, let us know.
Yeah, calling all flat earthers, if you truly believe the earth is flat and you have facts to back it up, you want to come on this podcast, let us know.
We would love to meet you and have your...
I just want to ask questions.
I do too. I want to find out what...
We should get a flat earther and then like somebody who strongly believes the earth is not flat.
Okay. Like a battle?
Yeah.
Like a debate of the earth?
We could hold a political debate.
Oh, let's do it. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it can't get like... I don't want anybody in a fight.
Yeah, we're not doing the fight thing.
I just want...
Because regardless, nothing's going to happen if it's flat or it's round. Everything's going to
I just want to know, like...
the same.
I want, like, to be able to have two people at the same time where you can say a fact about why it's flat and they can say the fact about why it's not flat.
And then we can make fun of you. No, I'm joking.
and then nobody knows what the truth is. So, honestly, either person could be right.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. So... Anyone, please.
Official.
Calling.
Casting call.
Flat earthers and rounders. We'll call you the rounders.
Is there a round earth gang?
Or round earth.
Round up.
We'll call them the rounders.
Calling all flat earthers and rounders for a debate next Monday night at 7 p.m. Bring your facts and bring your sacks.
Yeah, we will definitely love to interview you. Yes, we would.
It'll be fun.
Via cab.
What if we are aliens?
We could be. Who knows what the hell we are. Okay, everybody. We love you guys.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Love you. Goodbye.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.